Okay, look, binary choices are a bad deal. They really limit your ability to make good decisions in an organization. What's a binary choice? It's option one or option two. Give an example in another video of why you should always have at least three options. And the problem with having two is that people will stop getting into a conversation about choices and trade-offs to choose what's best. They'll pick one or two things that are really important and they'll organize around it like a sports team, and they'll start yelling at each other and no one will be able to think well. For example, we talked about in that previous video two different things that you could do in your organization. One would cost you more money and one would be harder on your customers. You have to have a third option. If you don't, the people who support the approach that it's going to be harder on your customers say, this is what's necessary to spend money, to save money. Don't you want to save money? You got to save money. If we don't have any money, we're going to go under. Don't you care about people's jobs? And the people who want to do things that are better for the customer, they're going to say things like, why don't you care about the customers? The customers are obviously important. They're the reason we're here in the first place. And then it becomes the we don't care about money people versus the we don't care about customers people. And do you see what I mean? It just ends up people yelling at each other like they're on opposite sides of a sports stadium. It turns off the part of their brain that allows them to make deliberate decisions and trade-offs in a complicated decision. When you add even one additional variable, even one additional option, it completely takes the energy out of the us versus them conflict and gets people sorted on what really matters in making a good decision. A very careful weighing of pros and cons. Try that.